darkness of night, we live to die. We lose our souls every day. We lost the mind. We don't remember what's wrong, what's wrong.
Oh, baby.
Nowhere to step, but we stay. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die. We live to die. And we surrounded by the night. We live to die. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon light.
Hey, it is so good to see you. If you're new to this channel, my name is Richard and I'm an entrepreneur based out in Toronto, Canada. Recently moved here and I'm so glad you're here because today I want to share with you 5 very simple habits that you can apply immediately after watching this video to have a more productive life. At the very end of this video, I'm also going to be releasing details on a high performance training program that is going to be going on very soon and how you can join that. So the first lesson that I have for you is actually very simple, and it's to not touch your phone for just the first hour of the day. If you think about it, as soon as that alarm goes off, you're probably using your phone as your alarm, right? And then as soon as you turn off that alarm, you either go and check your text messages or go on Instagram and check your DMs. Instantly, you're thrown into the chaos of the world and you're starting to respond to people. This puts you into the cycle of responding and reacting to other people rather than controlling your mornings. And it's one of the worst things that you can do during your morning routine. So my suggestion is, take this phone, put it in the drawer, charge it, turn it off, and leave it on the other side of the room. Or better yet, charge it downstairs or in another room. Because by doing so, you are completely eliminating the distraction of this phone first thing in the morning. So for the first hour of the day, do not touch that phone at all and just start getting into your most important tasks. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and cook breakfast, and I got 4 lessons right after this.
And we surrounded by the night. We live to die. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon light. We are shadows in the neon.
Hey Vince.
Good morning.
Morning Vince. I'm gonna train today at 10 a.m. That's my only window today. So I'll be going over to Extreme Couture. I'm just gonna get focused on these calls today.
All right, buddy.
Bye. Alrighty, so I got this whiteboard because I wanted to make you very awesome content, and let me know if you like this kind of teaching content because in the future I might make more of these. And I want to share with you the second high performance lesson, which is to create a list that you might not expect. You see, a lot of people have to-do lists. You want to do groceries, your homework, your laundry, calling your parents, all the different things, and you write them down on a list. But how many of you actually have a not to-do list? You see, oftentimes the things in our lives that make us more productive are actually not adding on more things. It's reducing the distractions and all the million different things that are trying to pull us and stretch us and completely take away our focus, right? And so a couple things that you do not want to do that you want to add to this list could be things like not touching your phone for the first hour of every single day. For myself, I try my absolute best not to respond to Instagram DMs until after 5 p.m. because I know that I love talking to so many of you, and every time I chat with you, I start getting distracted and I can't focus on the work that matters in my business anymore. Another thing that I do is I make sure there is no junk food that I eat on weekdays. That's something that I do not do. But the reason why I do these things is because I want to eliminate as many unnecessary things in my life as possible, and I want to encourage you to do that as well. So rather than creating your typical to-do list, try creating a not to-do list and let me know how that helps you. So right now I'm gonna get ready to go train at the gym, and so let's get going.
Here's around my problems seem like double. His stupid eyes put me on ice, so no more. Don't slow me down, don't wanna do this solo. Why don't you love me, love me, love me? Touch me, touch me, touch me no more. Why
everybody. Just had a really awesome workout here in Toronto. I had a really tough whole day workout and I'm just about to head back. But before I do, I want to do the 1 minute shot clock. This is where I take one of your questions, and if you want me to answer one of your questions, go ahead and write high performance student and then your question and drop that down in the comments below. And this week the comment is from Robert Lee, and the question is, hey Richard, how do you deal with setbacks and how do you keep moving forward? For example, you studied really hard for a test but didn't get the score you desired. Now Robert, let me tell you, I completely understand where you are. When I was a freshman at university, my first year at UCLA, I was actually really not used to the difficulty and the workload at UCLA because it was a really tough school. And I didn't do so well my first year. However, I figured it out by asking myself, how can I do this? That's the first thing that you have to do, because the moment you start telling yourself, I can't do this, is the moment all options fail. And so rather than saying, I cannot do this, change that and reframe it to, how can I do this? And what you're gonna start realizing is you're gonna become super resourceful. For myself, I started asking, okay, how many more classes can I be more attentive to? I'm starting to check my phone and texting my friends in classes. How can I put that aside? How many office hours can I go to where no other student is going, where I can figure out the solutions? There is a way, and I believe in you. There's always a way. You just have to get resourceful. Start asking yourself, how can you do it? And then blast right through that. There's always a solution, my friend. Robert, I hope that helps. Now I gotta get back home, take a shower, and I got a couple more high performance lessons right after that, so I'll see you soon.
We are just shadows. It's supposed to be that we die. It doesn't matter if there is no light anymore, no light anymore. 'Cause we are born as
Alright, so just had a really awesome workout and grabbed good lunch, and now I want to share with you the third high performance lesson when it comes to how to build a really solid habit to be more productive. And this is called setting KPIs. And you might be wondering, what does the KPI stand for? It stands for Key Performance Indicator. And it sounds a lot more complicated than what it actually is. It's just a daily metric that you want to set in one area of your life, and it measures if you had a successful day. So for example, for myself, I'm involved in sales and I close deals for my mentor, Vince Salmani. And my objective is a key performance indicator of 1 sale per day. And so at the end of every single day, I can simply look and see, did I make 1 sale? And if I did, good. And if I did not, then I did not meet the key performance indicator. Right now, I'm training 3 times per week at the gym, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And so I have to ask myself, on Monday, did I meet the key performance indicator of my workout? And the chances are, if I did, I can go ahead and check that box. I have a list of all of these different key performance indicators that will measure if I was successful or not. So I want you to get very objective. There's no feeling wishy-washy here. Pick 1, 2, or 3 key performance indicators to apply into your life, whether that's something related to school, showing up to class, getting your workouts, maybe meeting sales if you're an entrepreneur. Whatever it is, set key performance indicators so you can hold yourself accountable to these numbers. So that's gonna be my third lesson. And speaking of sales, I actually have to take a sales call right now, so let's go get it.
I just want a better understanding of how you could successfully do that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. All right, so I just finished up on the workday. It is currently 5 p.m. and man, I had a really tough sales call today, and it was the person hung up on me. And I think we all have these kinds of days. It's just being able to push through the negatives as much as you're able to embrace the positives. And I know that sales it's a tough game, and I embrace it because I know that learning the high income skill of how to sell is absolutely necessary in order to succeed as an entrepreneur. And so I'm just gonna keep pushing through. But definitely today, to be quite honest with you, was not one of those good days in sales. Now, I wanna share with you the 4th high performance lesson of today, and it's the habit of reading. Daily reading is so important, and right now I'm going through the book Relentless, and I have morning routine where I read a little bit in the morning, about 15 minutes, and then right before I go to bed for about 20-30 minutes to help me go to bed. The reason why reading is so important is it actually helps keep you in an elevated state. If you're reading personal development books, entrepreneurial books that help you with your mindset, more oftentimes than not, you're gonna start to experience that your productivity, your motivation, your daily focus is increased because of the reading. And so I'd really like to encourage you, if you're not reading any books right now, just read a page, 2 pages, 10 minutes every single day, and it will get you on the right track of being more productive. All right, and the fifth high performance habit that I can bring onto you today is to get into the regular rhythm of having a coach, having a mentor. You see, in my life, I have multiple coaches and mentors in high performance, in business, in faith. So many different people who speak into my life and call me out when I'm not doing the work. And it's one of the most important things that you can do for yourself, because it's one thing to be productive yourself, but if you have someone looking over your shoulder, looking at the things in which you can improve upon day by day, you're gonna move so much faster, especially when it comes to productivity. And speaking of coaching opportunities, I wanted to let you know of the High Performance Student Training Program. I've told you this before, but over the past year, I went from a university student who knew literally no one to all of a sudden getting relationships with some of the highest level entrepreneurs on the Western Hemisphere, many of which you know, like Joel Marion, Vince Silmani, Craig Ballantyne, Prince EA, and so many other individuals and I won't mention them to you, but mark your calendar, because March 21st at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be doing a live masterclass. And on this masterclass, I'm going to be presenting the 5 secrets of how to double your productivity while working less, and networking secrets. So if you want to attend that, go ahead, click the link below. It's the first link down below, and register by typing your name and email. When you submit it, I'm gonna send you an email with the link. It's a Zoom link that you can go ahead and use to join the masterclass that's happening at that date. And this is the only way that you can join the High Performance Student Training Program, because on that live masterclass, I'm gonna be explaining exactly how you can join. And I know this is happening in the next couple days. So if you haven't already, go register right away, because that date is coming up in just the next couple days. And I cannot wait to see you on there, and hopefully have you join the High Performance Coaching Program. So see you on there, and until next time, stay sharp, stay focused, and go crush it.